For those of you that think this is going to be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello everybody, this is Emmett Brickowski here, welcoming you to Emmett's Bricks and Tips, the show where a brick person such as myself will teach you tips on everyday life. Since Memorial Day weekend is coming up, I think what better time to talk about it than in this episode. We're going to talk about barbecues. So all you need to do is have a nice sunny Memorial Day weekend. Oh, duh, this is Friday. This is only another 3 days until Memorial Day weekend. I mean, the weather can't get any worse, can it? What the heck? Apparently in our area, it's gonna thunderstorm from Sunday till Thursday. What? What is this, Noah's Ark all of a sudden? As soon as we're getting warm weather around here, it starts to rain. Fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna have to find another alternative to this barbecue thing. Emma, you do realize we can make barbecues indoors, right? Oh, great idea, Benny. Oh, I'll be right back. So, before we get the barbecue started, we're gonna need some meat to cook with. What should we cook? We could just use the pigs. Nah, that's a little too obvious, Benny. Have you seen any meat recently? I do know there's a piece of sausage that's inside Metalbeard's chest. Perfect, we can use that. Hey, Metalbeard, may I open your chest? What do you need me chest for, matey? Just sit right there real quick. Wait, what? What are you doing? Here we go. A piece of sausage. But those are me organs, me bones. Hold on, let me just... Okay, I'm just gonna flip you over. Come on. I don't know how I'm... Okay, there we go, it's out. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Metalbeard. Alright, so... Nice little piece of sausage to use for the barbecue. You're using me liver or... Wait, liver, what are you talking about? I don't even know. I know it was in my chest, so it's my organs. Why are you using me organs for a barbecue? I don't know where any of the other meat is, so I'm just using this. There's a refrigerator downstairs you can use. Yeah, that's too much work. Oh hey, we can give this bone to Unikitty. She's part cat, not part dog. Huh. I guess I might as well save it for her brother. Okay. Anyways, see you later, Metalbeard. Okay, so there we go. We got the meat. Now we need something hot to cook it on. Unfortunately, we don't have a grill around here. We do have one downstairs. Oh, hey, that laptop's pretty warm. Might as well put the sausage on there. There we go. It should be ready in about 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, the meat should be done. Emma, you don't have a plate for this. Oh, 50-second rule. Don't worry about it, Lucy. Oh, hey, I got the bone ready too, so, here you go, puppy corn. I don't know why you're in a cow outfits. But yeah, enjoy that bone. By the way, Emmett, where did you get this stuff from? Oh, I got it from Metalbeard's chest. Wait, you what? Weren't those like his organs and bones and whatnot? Well, yeah, but, Emmett, I can't believe you, but, my non-existent nose says, this smells delicious anyway, so you know what, screw it, I'm gonna eat it. Oh, whew, okay, I do have one weird question on my mind, though. Since we got rid of the meat and the bone from Metalbeard's chest, how is he still able to talk? I just recently found out from George that the meat and bone in my chest weren't even actual organs or skeleton bones. They weren't? Nope! They were just a simple piece of sausage and a simple bone, so yeah, no big deal. I could still breathe and talk and move and all the stuff that makes me Metalbeard. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Okay, what a relief. I thought I almost murdered you for a second there. Oh, matey, if you did, oh, you got hell to pay. Anyways, well, that's pretty much how you make a barbecue, everybody. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and stay tuned next time on Emmett's Bricks and Tips. For those of you that think this is going to be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello, everybody. This is Emmett Brickowski here. Welcome to episode 2 of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And fittingly enough, the first episode that we've had in 2 months. And from this point forward, this show is now going to be a recurring thing on the channel, so yeah, be prepared for that. And today's topic, as this pandemic grows stronger and stronger, I think it's important for me to talk about a very important aspect of this pandemic and something that will hopefully stop this virus. I don't know for sure, but yes, we are talking about face coverings. And yes, I'm on top of a pig. Ah, what the, ow! Ugh, my head. I didn't know that thing can move it. Anyways, let's get right down to talking about face masks. As you can see over here, we've got the face coverings I was not expecting them to be this big. Alright, let's take one out of the package and see what it looks like. Oh dear God, these things are ginormous! I'm not gonna be able to cover my well, I will cover my face with it, but like, it's gonna cover too much! I can't use this. Give me a different face masks. Sorry, Emmett, but they don't have any Lego-sized face masks, so unfortunately we're just got to showcase the regular human-sized one. Alright, it's better than nothing. Alright, so what you use this for, actually we have instructions right on the back of this package right here. Alright, so let me just take a good read at this. Okay, so first thing you gotta do is to pull and extend the mask with 2 hands and be sure the nose clip is on top. I just realized something. I can't even use this thing. I don't have a nose. I can't use a face mask if I don't have a nose. Anyways, step number 2. Hold the mask on your face and pull the elastic band over your ears. This is another thing I can't, this is another reason why I can't use these face masks. I don't have ears either. Like, man, this whole face mask thing is racist to freaking Lego minifigures. Ugh, I am done. Come on, Emmett, you're not even finished reading the instructions. Alright, fine, Lucy, I'll read the instructions. I mean, that's what I'm known for doing. That's why I made this show. Anyways, alright, and the third step, press down on both sides of the nose for a snug and comfortable fit. Once again, I cannot use face masks. And then dispose immediately after use. That's only if these masks are like, if the ones that you're using are disposable, which is what these ones are. But there are face masks that you can use multiple times, and they're normally made out of like a fabric material. Unfortunately, we don't have any to showcase on camera, but yes, just to be sure, just to let you guys know, there are 2 different types of face masks to have. The disposable ones, which are only a one-time use, and then ones that you can use, probably forever and ever. And that is all I gotta say when it comes to face masks. And now that pretty much, everywhere in the United States, and I guess, in other countries as well, they're requiring you to wear masks in public, no matter what. We strongly advise you to, of course, wear a mask wherever you go. And to those of you people who disagree with this whole face mask thing, I mean, you're not gonna wear it for very long unless you're working at a job that, like, requires you to wear one for, like, 8 or 9 hours. But other than that, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not comfortable, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Emmett, how can you say it's not comfortable? You can't even wear one. Please don't remind me, Wildstyle. And you know what? If you're a Lego person like me and you can't, wear a face mask, then just stay at home. I mean, it's not like we have jobs or anything else to do. Man, I really hate that these face masks are really, racist against Lego minifigures. Oh, hey, Emmett. Hey, Wildstyle. Hey, Unikitty. Where are you going? Well, I'm gonna be going out with, my friends. Your friends? Yeah, Puppycorn, Dr. Fox, yeah, just those 2. What about, Richard and, Huckadile? Well, those guys don't have noses or ears either, so they have to stay at home. Ugh, now I know how it feels. Yeah, sorry that you guys can't come. But, thankfully I've got
a nose and 2 ears, so thankfully I'll be able to wear a face mask.
Oh, dear God. And with that being said, that is about it for this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one. And, hey, if you got a topic that you want me to, discuss in a future episode, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm willing to take suggestions. I know this is very similar to, like, what, Cracks My Egg and Mindful Mondays, but, who cares? But anyways, see you guys next time on Emmett's Bricks and Tips. For those of you that think this is gonna be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello everybody, this is Emmett Brickowski here. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And today's topic was suggested by Angie Ortiz, who wanted me to cover how to use hand sanitizer. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So today, we have a bottle of hand sanitizer. Wait, what is this? Hair and body wash. Okay, this is something you use to clean yourself, but it's not hand sanitizer. Give me something else, please. Okay, now we should begin getting hand sanitizer. Okay, that's a little better. Let's see what this is. Dial, vanilla honey, moisturizing hand soap. Hand soap. Not hand sanitizer. Where's the hand sanitizer?
Emmett, I forgot to mention to you, hand sanitizer is now a very, hard product to find nowadays.
Oh, yeah, because of the pandemic. Yeah, just like with toilet paper. Darn. Well, hand soap's close enough. I mean, you use it on your hands, so let us talk about it. Now, the first thing you do with hand sanitizer is to put your hand on top of oh dear God, I didn't realize that this thing would be so tall. It's about the size of, like, probably 5 or 6 me. Like, I'll never be able to reach up there. But thankfully, I've got a friend that can help me out. Hey, Metalbeard!
Yes, what is it this time, matey?
Would you mind helping me, get some of this hand soap out?
No problem, Emmett. I just need to reach my arm out and we'll be able to go. Alright, I got me hand ready and now I'll be able to get this set. I'm almost there, Emmett. I'm almost there.
Why don't you try jumping?
Jumping? I haven't done jumping since the War of 1812.
You're really that old?
There's a reason why I have so many, different forms, matey. Alright, I will jump. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, I got it. Now I just need to squeeze it out.
Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work. Hey, Metalbeard, I got an even better idea. How about, you will throw me on top of the hand soap so that I can press down on it?
Oh, that's a good idea, Emmett. I just need to get up first. Okay, I'm ready to go. Alright, Emmett, are you ready?
I was born ready, Metalbeard.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's gone. I think it worked it. Uh-oh. I think I made him go a little bit too high.
Oh, I almost fell off the thing. Oh, hey, I'm finally on top of the hand soap. Okay, let me press down on it with my feet. Oh, yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out real nice. I gotta press down harder. Oh, hey, it's finally out. Okay, that's all I needed to do, and now I need to get off. Oh, ow. There you go. And that is how you use hand soap.
Matey, I don't need to burst your bubble, but I don't think that is the proper way to use hand sanitizer.
Well, unfortunately, there's no, it's not hand sanitizer, Metalbeard, it's hand soap.
Whatever it is. I don't think we really show the right way to use it since we're pretty small.
Yeah, we might as well showcase how hand soap should be used by a normal-sized human being.
Hello guys, and today I am here to show you how to use hand soap. First off, you take this good old Dial Vanilla Honey's hand soap, whatever the hell this shit is. And then, second of all, you turn on the water. Hot or cold, yes or no, in, you're out, you're up and down, Katy Perry stuff, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so you turn the water on, just like that, and then you put the hand soap in your hands, and then you squirt it on your other hands, like that. Oh yeah, look at that. And then you rub them together like you're about to, I don't know, be like a villain and have an evil plan to, like, I don't know, steal money. I don't know. Anyways, and then you wash your hands with the water and the soap. And to be honest, you gotta do this 20 seconds. So, gonna keep doing this for the next couple seconds until God knows what. Alright, we are done with that. Time to turn off the water because I do not want to be a wasteful piece of garbage. And we use a towel like this to wipe the water off our hands. So there we go. And that is how you properly use hand soap. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more of yours truly.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. But yes, everybody, that is how you properly use hand soap. Now, sorry I couldn't show you hand sanitizer, but that stuff's pretty hard to find, so I'm sure you'll forgive me. But with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you wanna, well, not if you wanna, just to tell me what you want to hear me talk about in the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And I will see you later, and speaking of which, I gotta wash my own hands. Like I said, I wish there was hand sanitizer or hand soap, my size. Oh well. For those of you that think this is gonna be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello everybody, welcome to Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and today's topic was suggested by somebody by the name of Matt of Beans, and he basically suggested for us to talk about how to get away with murder? What kind of followers do we have suggesting weird shit like this? I don't want to talk about this. I don't think anybody here even knows, like, how to get away with a murder. I know how. Oh, Batman, I kind of figured you would know, despite the fact that you're a superhero. Well, actually, I don't really know. Well, then why are you even here? I got somebody here who knows how to get away with a murder. Let me guess. Leroy? Nope. Henry. What? Henry doesn't seem like the kind of person that would actually, cause something like this. Why do you think he would know, Batman? Well, tell him yourself, Henry. I don't really want to talk about this, but, 2 years ago, Leroy wanted to get something from the gas station, but he wasn't allowed inside because, he was part bomb, and that, legally made him classified as a weapon, so he wasn't allowed to be in that store. So he had me go in to get something for him. However, I got scared when I found out they didn't have any, and yes, I laid one of my explosive eggs, and it ended up destroying the whole place and killing everybody inside. Speechless, huh? Yeah, very speechless. You killed a bunch of people at a gas station? I didn't mean to, okay? I was scared. I don't know, I just laid an explosive egg and it destroyed the whole place and killed everybody inside. So could you mind telling Emmett how you got away with murdering them? Well, okay. So there was a cop that eventually came by and asked me to come with him, but then I said, no, I'm not Henry. I'm, well, no, wait. I wasn't responsible for, destroying that gas station. I said, oh, there was a female white bird named Matilda that, caused all this. And, if you've never played the Angry Birds games, or have watched the movies, or have watched Angry Birds tunes, the real name for the white bird is Matilda, and yeah, I lied to the cops saying that, Matilda was the cause of it, and yeah, I got away with murder. Jesus Christ. So you know what that means, everybody? If you murdered somebody and you want to get away with it, just blame it on somebody else that happens to look like you. Goodbye. That's not really a good message, Batman, but, I just got lucky. I would not recommend killing people in general, but yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to get any more, PTSD. Well, that was very unexpected. Anyways, so that'll about do it for this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Stay tuned for the next one, and feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see, me try to, advise you on for the next episode. So I will see you later, and don't kill people. For those of you that think this is going to be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Today, some of you guys suggested that we should discuss how to make cookies. Alright, let's get right to it. I'm honestly kind of looking forward to this, Emmett.
I do love the smell of cookies.
You don't even have a nose.
Neither do you, Batman.
Oh, I'll go get the cookie batter. Not so fast, Unikitty.
What?
Oh, we're not gonna make, your typical cookies. We're gonna make cookies my way. Oh boy. Now, before we start making these cookies, we gotta think about the word cookie. What is it really about? Well, it's self-explanatory. Cook-E. So that means we should put any object that has the letter E in it into the pot down there. You guys can't see because, well, it's way down there. Anyways, so the first object that I'm gonna put into the mix is this notebook, which notebook has the letter E in it. So there you go. Into the pot. Now, this doesn't work with any items that, don't have the letter E in it, like pig, or tripod, or fox. Unless that fox was named Fred, then yeah, he'll be going into the pot as well. I feel very disturbed about that, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna continue hiding in the closet. Not that kind of hiding in the closet, you get your mind out of the gutter. Alright, let's start putting some other objects into the pot that has the letter E in it. Ooh, headphones. That's a good one. Emmett, are you sure you know what you're doing? Of course I do, Lucy. I'm following the instructions. Duh. Whose instructions are those? My own.
Unikitty, what are you doing over there?
Oh, Metalbeard, I'm just trying to attack this mouse, because that's what, I'm part cat, that's what cats normally are supposed to do. That's not an animal mouse, Unikitty, that's just a computer mouse. Oh.
Oh, Unikitty, that's a brilliant idea. Mouse has the letter E in it. Let's put it into the pot. I don't even care if Tyler's upset, plus we got this little thing right here to move the cursor, so who needs mice, am I right? Bum-de-dum-de-dum-de-da-da. Oh, hey there, Springfield. Springfield, what are you talking about? I mean, you guys have yellow skin like I do. I'm assuming you come from Springfield.
No, Homer, we're just, Legos.
Oh. I don't know what to say about that, but what are you guys doing? We're making cookies, Homer. Ooh! I've always wanted to know how to make cookies, but I've never had the time because I always focus on drinking beer and, doing other dumb stuff. Well, in order to make cookies, Emmett, don't tell him your instructions. Lucy, I trust Homer on this, don't worry. Anyways, so the instructions to make cookies. Put any object that has the letter E into the pot, and boom, you'll make some cookies. Any object that has the letter E in it. Emmett, I just realized an object that has the letter E in it. What's that? You! Your name starts with an E. That means you get to go into the pot. Wait, what? Homer, ah!
Emmett, no!
And now that I think about it, Wild Style also has the letter E in it.
But that's not even my real name!
Oh, and Benny too? No! Metalbeard,
I know I can't, my ship can't go down like this.
What ship? Anyways, ooh, Batman! You can't get me, man. There's no letter E in my name. Think again, Bruce Banner. There's a letter E at the end of your name, and at the end of your last name, too. So you're going into the pot. No! This is not how Batman dies. Well, it's gonna happen to you anyway. Alright, I think that's about everything.
Well, it's a shame my friends are gone, but at least I'm safe.
Yeah, you're right, Unikitty. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, what's the matter?
If I put, you're sometimes called Princess Unikitty, right?
Yeah?
Princess has the letter E in it, and by that definition, I should put you into the pot.
No! No! This is like unhappy. No!
Okay, and now the cookies are gonna be done in no time.
Hummer, you do realize that there's a letter E in your name as well.
You know what they always say, you are what you eat. Cannonball! Oh god, being inside Homer's stomach was very uncomfortable, eh? Oh hey, the mouse is back. Strange. Okay, lesson learned. Never try to make cookies by myself. Always listen to the actual instructions. Alright, well you heard it here folks. That is how you don't make cookies. But with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and feel free to let me know in the comments what topic you want me to try to teach you about in the next episode. And that is about it, and yeah, I'm gonna, like, cut off cookies for a week after, that incident. For those of you that think this is gonna be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Today's topic is going to be another food-related topic that I'm going to be showing you guys how to do. Somebody suggested me to take a look at how to make popcorn, so this should be an easy one. First off, I gotta figure out where the popcorn is. That's definitely not popcorn. Those are cupcakes. Unikitty will love those. Let me look inside here. Let me just... nothing that looks like... Oh, wait. Is that popcorn? Nah, that's definitely not popcorn. No way. Popcorn doesn't look like that. Okay, time to look around the kitchen some more. Oh! Easy as pie. Well, that's not pie, but this is popcorn, as it clearly says on the package. T-H-O-M-A-S. Popcorn. Now, what you do is split the popcorn into two pieces, and then you take this popcorn machine, put the popcorn in there, set it for a particular time, how about 3 minutes. And then we wait. Everything's awesome. Everything's going on. Oh man, it's taking so long. How many minutes do we have left at? Huh. It hasn't even been a minute left. A minute yet. That's what I meant to say. Ugh. Camera's having a hard time focusing on my face. I don't know what's up with that. Camera? Hello? I don't know why my face is not being focused. I'm like the main star that... Oh, okay. Huh? Maybe if I stand still. Maybe if this thing gets... Oh, yes, I am in focus now. Nice. Okay. How much more do we... Really? Oh, wait. Oh, man, I'm so dumb. I think it doesn't show you what time it is left until the popcorn is done. It shows you, like, yeah, how long it's going to take for the popcorn to, be made. And I'm pretty sure that says 3 minutes. I don't think it's like 3 hours. I better hope not. Welcome to the Emmett's Bricks and Tips movie, everybody. Anyways, just waiting and waiting and waiting for the popcorn to pop. Yeah, as you can see, we got a bunch of pumpkins and gourds, and I think that's like a spaghetti squash. A squash that's filled with spaghetti. That sounds delicious. Yeah, it's October, everybody. Halloween is approaching, and while the popcorn's being made, I might as well tell you that the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips will... Oh! Pop! Goes the popcorn! So See? Look at that. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a plate for the popcorn. There we go. Get the nice plate over here. Yeah, okay. And then, also just letting you know, the popcorn's gonna be very hot, so I will have my assistant, Master Hands try to... Okay, screw this. We're probably gonna need to do this off camera. So, we finally got that hot popcorn out of the popcorn machine, and you're probably wondering, that's probably it, right? Well, you're wrong. We still got to put some butter on that baby. Look at how thick that butter is. It's thicker than Metalbeard's body. I really hope he doesn't see this video. Alright, now we just take the butter, spread it onto the popcorn, spread it more than, I'm not even gonna finish that joke. Alright, wow, nothing's working. Okay, another thing we have to do off camera. Fantastic. Okay, we finally had the popcorn all buttered up. I don't know, I think about it. They kind of look a little bit more like white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies that you would find at Subway. Interesting. Well, everybody, that's about it. That is how you make popcorn. What? What's the problem?
Emmett, what you just made was, actually, English muffins.
Muffins that speak English?
No, they come from England.
It came from England. Oh, speaking of it came from England, nah, I'm just kidding. So, it's not popcorn?
Nope.
Well, shit. Well, everybody, that is how you make, English muffins with butter, I guess. Apparently that wasn't, popcorn. Somebody should have told me that earlier. But, yeah, I don't know why the camera's not focusing on my face once again. Let me see if I go up here and maybe it'll... Okay, that's a little bit better. Not sure if it's perfect, but, yeah. Yeah, stay tuned for the next episode of, Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Like I mentioned earlier in the episode, it will be Halloween themed, so... Any suggestions you make in the comments, will go to the episode after the Halloween episode, but, yeah, stay tuned for that, and, yeah, I'm gonna, find somebody to eat these English muffins with that I apparently thought was popcorn. Oh well. For those of you that think this is gonna be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Emmett's Bricks and Tips Halloween special. Apparently there's a shadow in front of my face, but you know what? I don't care. It's Halloween, it makes a lot of sense. And yes, we're obviously talking about Halloween today. Now, what is Halloween, you may ask? I have no idea. All I know is that it's a spooky holiday filled with costumes, treats, horror movies, and whatnot. So I am gonna, talk about what needs to be done on Halloween. Well, in particular, Halloween night, as that's where all the fun happens. Follow me. See this whole entire bowl of candy here? We got Hershey's, we got Almond Joys, we got mints, all sorts of good stuff. Normally people at night, Halloween night, will give candy out to people if they say the 3 magic words, trick or treat. And they'll get the candy. But how do you get the candy, you may ask? Well, you need a costume, and I will show you some ideas for costumes. You can dress up as a lot of things for Halloween night. You can be a pirate, you can be a princess, you can even be a freaking dog. Yeah, you could be as simple as that. But you know what? I have an idea for a costume. I'm sure you guys will probably be terrified by this. Boo! Did I scare any of you? Whatever. Yes, in case you guys don't know, I am dressed up as Rex Dangervest, who, I had some pretty nasty encounters with in the past. But, he's long gone. It's not like he's ever gonna come back or anything. Anyways, I'm gonna go show off this costume to Lucy. Nothing like Halloween. A pretty awesome holiday indeed. Hey, Lucy, what's up?
What? Rex Dangervest? I thought you died. Okay, you know what? If that didn't make you, go away, I'll find a way to get rid of you myself.
Lucy, wait, don't do it. It's me, Emmett. Yes, I know you're Emmett. You're Emmett from the future. A bad future, that is it. Wait, what? See, Lucy? I told you I was Emmett. Emmett, you scared the pants off of me. I legit thought that Rex somehow came back to life. Don't worry about that, Lucy. We got nothing to worry about. Hey, Lucy, what's up? What the hell? Did I just do an echo and, who are you? I'm Emmett. No, you're not. I'm Emmett. You're an imposter. No, buddy. I'm pretty sure you're the imposter. No, you're the imposter. 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 You're the... Okay, will you two shut up? In order to figure out which one of you is the real Emmett, I am going to ask you a Halloween-related question. Okay, hit us. Oh, no, I mean hit us with the question. Oh, you guys remember in the Michael Jackson song Thriller where that one deep-voiced guy, said some dialogue for a little bit? I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, me too. Alright, whoever can recite, the whole thing, or at least will recognize every single line, is the real Emmett. You say one line, and then so on and so forth, okay? Ready, and go. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the souls for giving down, what must... oh! Aha! You're the fake! Ugh. Okay, you know what? You got me. I will reveal my true identity. Give me one moment. Oh my god, you really did return. But how? None of your business right now, Lucy. I am now finally here for my revenge. I've waited almost 1.5 years to go back and do this. And you don't even have those, precious birds to help you out this time. It's just you two versus me. Well, shouldn't that mean that you are outnumbered? I got a gun, What do you guys have? Shit. Okay, Emmett, now drop down to your knees. Never. Oh yeah, I'll make you. Oh! Okay, now I'm gonna blow your brains out in 3, 2, 1. What was that? Batman saved the day once again, Lucy. Emmett, I don't think that's Batman. I am Batman. I'm just dressed up in a costume. But Batman, you already wear a costume. No, you're wrong. I found a piggy bank and I decided to have that as my costume. So you're telling me that you're dressing up as the same thing that you're wearing all the time? Yes. That's kind of pathetic if you ask me. You're pathetic. Hey, calm down, you two. Shouldn't we all appreciate the fact that Batman just, killed Rex? Yeah, you do have a good point, Emmett. Wait, that was Rex underneath me? Oh. Wow, it actually is. What is he even doing here? We don't know, Batman. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to trick-or-treating. But Batman, aren't you fit... whatever. Alright, I guess we could say that was a pretty interesting Halloween special. Wait, you had the camera on this whole time? How the hell did you not know? Anyways, yes. That's the end of the Emmett's Bricks and Tips Halloween special. Hopefully you all enjoy it, and hopefully you all have a great Halloween despite the year that we've had so far. I'm not really too sure how trick-or-treating is going to be working in 2020, but regardless, hopefully Halloween turns out to be a fun time for you. And speaking of fun times, this show will obviously have more fun times to come. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you want to see in the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And now I'm going to go find a different costume to go trick-or-treating because Rex Danger Vest doesn't help. That wasn't even... Wait, what? What? Huh. That's weird. I'm a little concerned. Huh. For those of you that think this is going to be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and once again, another episode where the camera can't focus on my face. Is that better? Hello? There we go. That's better. Anyways, so somebody suggested for me to talk about how to take a shower. Well, I will give you the basic rundown on how to take a shower, the Emmett Brickowski style. So normally, if you were an average-sized human being, which I'm pretty sure most of you who are watching this video are, you would probably just take a normal shower, in a typical bathroom. But, unless you're Lego-sized like I am, you gotta use a sink. Just like this one right here. So, yeah, we already got a supply for water. Now I just need to find what kind of soap I need to use for my body, and, got quite the choice here. Got this, thing with, you don't see that in a normal shower. This sponge with I don't know, some sort of detergent inside it. Got, a wand of some sorts. This just looks like normal hand soap, which, I think I did a previous, episode talking about that, so, nope. This is dish spray. Which one should I use to wash? Well, I think probably this one because, well, it obviously doesn't say if it's dish or not, but yeah, anyways, I am going to take my shower. Whew, man, I am all cleaned up. And for those of you who are asking, yes, I did have my clothes on when I, took a shower because I can't take these off. Because, let me give you a demonstration. If I try to take these off, come on. Oh, God. Yep, I can't even do it. So yeah, hopefully you guys get the basic idea on how to take a shower the Emmett Brickowski style, and, oh, silly me, I forgot to dry myself. No wonder why there's water dropping down all over the floor. So, we got, this little baby right here. Hopefully it hasn't been used. Just gonna... Oh, man. Almost threw up in there. Thanks, Master Hand. Anyways, yep. Now that is officially about it. Hopefully you all learned how to take a shower the Emmett Brickowski style, if you're miniature sized like me, which some of you probably aren't. But, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see me give you instructions about in the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And yes, I will see you later, and I cannot wait to, show Lucy how good I smell. For those of you that think this is going to be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Now, just wanted to mention something. A couple episodes back, somebody requested for me to do an episode talking about how to make a kid's pizza place. Very, very specific, I would say. Not like a normal pizza place like Pizza Hut or Domino's or Little Caesars or none of those places like that. Nope. Just for kids. Apparently whoever requested to me apparently supports Copa. Anyways, so unfortunately I can't do that. That's very complicated. I know I follow things by instructions, and I know I'm a construction worker, but that's too long. I gotta do these in a couple minutes, so unfortunately I can't do that idea. And plus that's, once again, really, really specific. But that did give me an idea, though. I wanted to take a break from, my usual crazy antics about, doing stuff my way. So, today, I'm going to show you how to make something the proper way. And if you guys, for whatever reason, don't know how to make this, then, I got questions about you. Anyways, time to go and show you what I'm going to be making today. So today we're going to be making a sandwich using only paper towels. So you get one paper towel like this, you get another paper towel, then boom, you get yourself a paper towel sandwich. Nah, I'm just messing with you guys. We're not doing that. Oh, that does sound delicious. But anyways, No, we are making bacon. Oh yeah, baby. Everybody loves bacon. Unless you're vegan, then like, screw off. Just kidding. Alright, there we go. Thank you to my assistant Crazy Hand over here for getting the bacon out because I can't get it myself, as you can obviously tell. Alright, so I'll put a couple strips out. Probably 3. I think 3 is good enough. 3 is a magic number. I learned that from Magic Schoolhouse. No, not Magic Schoolhouse. Schoolhouse Rock. There we go. Magic Schoolhouse. I don't know. Apparently a weird spin-off of Magic School Bus. I don't know. Anyways, just get the third bacon out. Third strip of bacon out. Right there. Crazy Hand. There you go. And in order to make sure grease doesn't fly all over your microwave, you place another paper towel on it. And there you go. There is your paper towel sandwich right there. Just kidding. Although I do have to make that at some point. But that's not what we're making today. We are going to make some bacon. There we go. Okay, Crazy Hand's having some difficulty. I'm apparently now a commentator for whatever's going on. Unfortunately, our microwave can't open up completely because the fridge is literally like touching it. Anyways, and 30 seconds is good. Normally you cook between 10 to 15 seconds per, well not 10 to 15, 5 to 10 seconds for each slice of bacon. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's just go over to the microwave and wait for the bacon to, oh yeah, listen to that sizzle. Yeah, you don't need a grill for that. Grills are, yeah, not my specialty. I get burned all the time. Anyways, just wait and it should begin, there we go. It's all done. Listen to that bacon sizzle. Okay, I'm gonna get it out myself with the help of Master Hand. If it wasn't for his help, I probably would fall off and get stuck in the microwave. So, just pat down a little bit just to make sure you don't get too much grease. And, yeah, there you go. There is, just normal bacon. All crispy, with the exception of a few areas, but you know what, that's okay. I have become Porky Pig all of a sudden. Alright, there you go, everybody. That is how you make bacon. Nothing crazy, although I am still interested in making a paper towel sandwich. But no, we're not going to worry about that. So that's how you make bacon. Very simple. I'm sure most of you who see this video probably already know how to make it, but if you don't, there you go. I'm actually informative for once. I'm not like just weird and crazy like, a lot of my friends say. Anyways, that's about it. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see me, showcase in the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, which, is actually going to come out tomorrow. That's going to be, quite something. But yes, leave your suggestions, and I will see which one is the most interesting. And, I am going to, share this bacon with some of my friends. I'm sure they'll all appreciate it. Thankfully, none of them are pigs, so, or at least, literally pigs. I mean, figuratively, I don't know. For those of you that think this is going to be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Now, I did look at the comments of the last episode, which was uploaded yesterday, and, somebody made a comment just randomly saying me too. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why he said that or what it was supposed to mean, but it did make me think for a little bit. It's kind of like with the last episode where somebody randomly said how to make a kid's pizza place. I decided, you know what? I'll just take the idea of food and just simply make bacon, which is what I did last time. So I'm going to do the same thing with this comment. Now, yes, I did see the other comments that somebody suggested that I should talk about wrapping presents. Well, in case you weren't aware, I do plan on having the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips be Christmas themed. And plus, the next episode will be uploaded on Christmas Day, very fittingly. So, don't worry, I'll talk about all Christmas stuff in that episode. So, I thought about it for a little bit, about what Me Too is supposed to mean. And then I'm like, oh yeah, about like 3 years ago, a lot of, people have come out about like, a variety of celebrities that have like, sexually harassed them, like Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, Louis C.K., Kevin Spacey, and many others. John Lasseter, John Kricfalusi, the list goes on. I don't even need to go on all day, but yes. So, in this current day and age, cancel culture is quite a huge thing. You know, people just love to, have a reason to, get somebody off of a social media platform. So you know what? I decided to take that 2-word comment made by one of our viewers and make it into this episode. So today I'm going to teach you how to cancel people. Oh boy, is this going to be a fun one. So let's just say, for an example, you're basically browsing through somebody's feed on a website, like let's say Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or etc., or Tumblr, because that's definitely quite a place for, emotional people. But anyways, let's just say you find a post by somebody that, even though they meant it as a joke, you think they're being serious. You took their post out of context. Let's say somebody, makes a funny meme about like a certain kind of person, and then you take that and you basically stretch the truth. You make it think that you make it seem like that this person, is like I don't know, like a racist or a sexist person or transphobic or whatever. You make it seem like they are, and you post about it, and you say to people like, "Oh my God, this person's bad. Let's get them canceled." And we'll see what happens. Or let's just say you know how to use a software like Photoshop. You can take their text and just, change it up to make it seem like they're a bad person. Or if they had a video clip, and if you have a video editing software, you can just edit it out to make it sound like they're saying something bad. Hell, remember that iCarly episode where she had to fight this boxer played by Victoria Justice, and they made it seem like that she was a bad person. Yeah, it's basically just like that, except in real life. Or if you're a very smart hacker, basically try to find a way to hack into their account and post, some stuff that'll make them get some hate. That'll be probably the most efficient way to get somebody canceled. Well, at least if you know how to hack. Could somebody get me out of this tent, please? And there you go, everybody. That is how you cancel somebody on social media. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't condone that. Nobody should really, cancel somebody for no reason. Unless you have an actual legitimate reason for canceling somebody, and you actually have actual evidence to prove it. But other than that, don't just, randomly cancel people just because you don't like them. I do not condone that whatsoever. But, anyways, this was sort of made as a joke. Hopefully nobody, takes this episode seriously. Yeah. Anyways, despite the fact that the title that says how to cancel people, don't cancel people. Especially, when they're innocent. Anyways, that's about it for this episode. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see me talk about in a future episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And like I mentioned earlier, next episode will be Christmas themed, so stay tuned for that. Get your Christmas socks, your Christmas sweaters, get your hot cocoa, get your candy canes, get your presents, get your family, well, depending on what my episode's going to be talking about, but it's probably going to be okay. Get in the Christmas spirit for the next episode, which will come out in 2 weeks, on Christmas Day. So, yes, see you everybody later, and I gotta make sure nobody is hacked into my social media accounts. Hopefully I don't get canceled. For those of you that think this is gonna be a Pixar movie, well, you're wrong. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Ho ho, hello everybody. Welcome to a very festive episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Yes, I'm finally doing an episode about Christmas. And what do you know? Also on Christmas Day. How convenient. Well, today I have a very special guest with me. He's right over here and Oh my god. OMGOSH. Holy, I can't even finish the word. Oh my god, this guy is so huge. The bigger the better, man. Might I ask, your name? My name's Nelson. Huh. Not the kind of name I would expect from somebody of that size and, that fancy outfit of yours. Well, expect the unexpected. So would you mind telling us what you were supposed to be? I am a traditional Christmas item called a nutcracker. Basically, we have a very simple function. We crack nuts. What kind of nuts? The food kind. Not that other kind, unless you've been really naughty. Oh god. Anyways, let's talk about some of the basic things about Christmas. What is Christmas, you may ask? Well, it's a holiday that pretty much falls every year on December 25th. Why December 25th? I don't know. 25 cents equals a quarter? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure quarters have nothing to do with that. Yeah, sure. Anyways, I think I could arguably say Christmas is, considered one of the most marketable holidays out there alongside Halloween. Like, you can't go, like, anywhere during this time of the year without seeing Christmas stuff. Christmas lights, Christmas trees, Christmas decorations, Christmas music, especially if it plays, before Thanksgiving. I hate when people play, Christmas music before Thanksgiving. I can honestly agree with you on that, Emmett. Yeah, Batman especially doesn't like it. He breaks every radio that has Christmas music before Thanksgiving, and yeah, let's just say we've got a lot of damage bills to pay. Oh god. Exactly, Nelson. So, yes, there's a lot of stuff related to Christmas. There's music, as I've already mentioned. There's decorations. Also, there's movies, specials. Yeah, Christmas is everywhere. What do most people traditionally do on Christmas? Well, they generally hang out with their families. They give each other gifts. They receive gifts from one another. And they often have a lot of food. Boy, do I see people eat a lot of food. It's just like Thanksgiving, or hell, even the Super Bowl. It is quite a lot. Yeah, that's what I remember from all my past Christmases. You remember? Judging from someone your size, I doubt you guys eat a lot. Yeah, we only eat like specks, of food. Yeah, we don't have very big digestive systems. I can tell. I've got a very long digestive system, as you can see. Wait, like how long is it? I would say probably from here to here. So you're telling me your digestive system ends at your feet? Yeah. So that means you're telling me that you take craps from your feet. Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, that wasn't a crap, but that was a fart, but still. Oh god, that is so disturbing. Now, I do know there's a more religious side to Christmas, but, not gonna lie, I don't necessarily celebrate that holiday as a religion. I just celebrate it to celebrate it, because it's fun. I don't know why I'm wobbling. Probably because you're on a very unstable, surface. Yeah, oh my god, it looks like I'm dancing. Dancing to the Christmas spirits. Okay. Oh. Ow. Well, he's gone. Honestly, I can't think of very many things to talk about when it comes to Christmas. That's just some of the basic, stuff. I know Christmas has so much to talk about, but yeah. What are some advice for Christmas that I have? Because, well, this series is called Emmett's Bricks and Tips after all. Well, just like what SpongeBob always says, don't be a jerk, be kind to one another, yeah, it's especially a good time of the year to do that. Afterwards, you can just be your old douchey self. Just kidding, but, yeah. While I'm being eaten by this, nutcracker, my name is Nelson. Yeah, whatever. While I'm being crushed by Nelson, I just want to say thank everybody for watching Emmett's Bricks and Tips within the past, several episodes. Still got a couple more to go. Not done with this series just yet. So, there will be more episodes to look forward to in 2021. And speaking of which, feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see me discuss about in the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. So, that is about it. I can't get you out of my mouth. You can't? No, you're stuck. Well, let's just... Oh. Well, that was easy. By the way, Nelson, why were you trying to eat me? I just felt like doing it for the hell of it. I, haven't had a nut in my mouth in, quite some time. Well, I can go get you one. By the way, one more thing, Nelson. What? I doubt we're gonna be seeing you again anytime soon. Yeah, especially after today, since I'm only a Christmas item, and... yeah. Yeah, so, I guess we'll see you till maybe next year? Maybe. Alright, anyways, goodbye. Merry Christmas, and, Happy Holidays, and, Happy New Year, and let's just hope it's not as garbage as this one was. Hello everybody, it has been quite some time, and... actually, how long has it been since the last episode? 5 months? Jeez. Yeah, my return was, a long time coming, but... yes, welcome back to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. It has been, quite some time. And what is this, May? And this is the first episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips in 2021? That's insane. Very fitting because, the first episode of this series was in May of 2020, so I guess that makes sense, but... anyways, without further ado, get on to the topic. So, today's topic is going to be how to be a superhero. And the only other person I know is a superhero is the one and only, the Caped Crusader himself, Batman. I wasn't referring to you, I was referring to the other Batman. Aww. Alright, yes. Hello everybody, I am Batman. Not to be confused with that one over there. But I am going to show you all to be a superhero. Wait, not all to be a superhero. How to be a superhero. Anyways, first things first, you gotta get yourself a mask like this. And then, without showing my face, I gotta get the mask. Okay, and then I put the mask back on because, let's be real, most superheroes, they don't want to be known who they are to other people. So, you gotta hide your identity with a mask so nobody knows who I am, right? Right? I better hope so. And the second thing you need to do, get yourself a nice costume like I do. See, look at that. I got my symbol on there. I got these tires that I use as my shoulders. Got a belt. Got some nice clothes right here. I used to have sleeves, but I don't wear those anymore. But yes, get yourself a nice costume. And if you... you know what? Screw what Edna Mode from The Incredibles says. Get a cape if you want to. I don't care. And the fourth and most important thing about being a superhero is you need a superpower. Like, take Superman for an example. He can fly, he can shoot lasers, got the Flash who can run really fast, and then there's Batman who can... I can fly too. Batman, you do realize that the Batwing can fly, not you. Darn it! I got a grappling hook that I can get onto top of buildings with. Batman, that's honestly more of a gadget, more so than a superpower. What else can I do? I have an invisible vehicle. That's Wonder Woman who has the invisible vehicle, not you. I don't have any superpowers. How am I a superhero without a superpower? Oh, geez, poor Batman. Hopefully he's alright. Well, everybody, yeah, that's basically how you become a superhero, even though superheroes don't exist in real life. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed Batman's tips on how to be a superhero. And with that being said, let me know in the comments below what you want to see me or any of the other characters, demonstrate how to do, what to do. I don't know. You know what I mean, just let us know, like, what you want to see us, what topic you want to see us, discuss next time in order to do, I guess. I don't know. If that's how you word it, but with that being said, that is about it. I will see you all later. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And this particular topic that I'm going to be talking about in today's episode, somebody requested this several months ago, way back in episode 10 of this series, so I do apologize that it's been quite some time. But today's topic, they wanted me to suggest, they suggested me to talk about how to avoid fake leaks on the internet. Now, this is a very difficult topic to, discuss, because at this point it's, almost impossible to, avoid stuff like that on the internet. Especially if you're on websites like Twitter, YouTube, the list goes on. It's hard to avoid stuff like that. But in this episode, I will give a few hints as to how you could tell if a leak from somebody is fake or not. Now, for those of you who are watching this and have no idea what we're referring to, a leak refers to, information about some sort of type of media, whether it be a movie, a TV show, a video game, or even music, I guess, to a lesser extent. Usually that means information from an upcoming, thing related to that gets put online prior to, the thing actually coming out. So, sometimes people would do fake interpretations of that. And some people think it's true. Some people can clearly see that it's fake. And today I'm going to tell you, to anybody who's gullible out there, how to, make sure you know that what somebody on the internet is saying is false. Step 1. Really take a look at the image very, very closely. Is it photoshopped? That's all I really gotta ask. Does it look photoshopped? Is it fan art? Anything along those lines. That's one of the key things you gotta figure out. And number 2, make sure the grammar is correct. To point out a recent example, somebody posted a fake cover art on the internet a couple days ago, saying this new game Crash Bandicoot Wumpa League is coming out later this year. Well, immediately a lot of people pointed out that the word league in the title of the cover art is misspelled. There was one letter missing. So, check to make sure that the grammar is correct. If it's not, it is clearly fake. But those are kind of the two main things I would say to check to make sure if something is fake or not. Because a funny example of this, you guys all remember way back in 2014, with the hype for Smash 4, somebody leaked the character roster for the 3DS version of that game, and some people speculated that it was fake at first. Heck, the Character Workshop himself thought it was fake, so much so that he did an entire TCW episode referencing it. But, to everybody's surprise, that roster was real, and that character select screen was real. So, not only is it hard to tell sometimes whether something is fake, it is sometimes hard to tell if something's real, but it could be real. So, unfortunately, I don't have a really definitive answer as to how to avoid this stuff, because, as I've mentioned earlier in the episode, it is hard to avoid stuff like this. So take a look at this stuff with a grain of salt. And trust me, a grain of salt is really small compared to somebody like me. But anyways, I think that's all I really got to say for this episode for Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what topic you want to hear me discuss in the next episode. Tips for you to, do whatever. Anyways, I will see you all later, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm really excited because I saw online that there was gonna be an announcement. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out in November of this year. I'm so excited for it. I'm pretty sure it's not real. I think it's... Wait, sorry, I'm pretty sure it is real. Anyway, see ya. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and boy do I look shiny. Huh, nice. Anyways, now for today's episode, I've been noticing recently in the comments of previous episodes, nobody has really been giving me any interesting ideas to, do episodes about. So, thankfully, I came prepared, which is normally something that doesn't, fit me very well. Anyways, today's episode, since, it's starting to get really warm outside, and, these pretty little things are going to start growing outside, we're going to be talking about flowers and how to take care of them. So, let's start off with the obvious. Get a seed, which you could probably get from pretty much any place that sells, plants or anything gardening or landscaping related. You plant it into the ground, and you add things like water and to some extent like fertilizer and plant food and all that stuff to, make the plants, hopefully grow. And they're going to need a lot of sunlight, a lot of water. It's going to be quite the process to, get these babies to look as good as they are. And depending on the flowers you get, it could take, a short period of time. It could take a long period of time. If it's a tree, it could take, pretty much up until you turn into a grandparent. But you should have a satisfying looking plant in no time. Now, some plants, are normally, a majority of them are in the ground. This one is an exception. This one is in a glass. This flower has pretty much already been in bloom. And, yeah, these were plucked straight from the ground. And in order to keep them from, staying alive, you just put water into this glass and put the flowers in there. And they should hopefully stay alive for, long period of time. Maybe not forever, but, just enough to, admire its beautiful colors. The pink over here reminds me of a couple of things. It kind of reminds me of Wild Style in a ways, or Lucy, as I normally call her now. She's not the biggest fan of that, by the way. It also, to an extent, kind of reminds me of my friend Unikitty. Sorry for stuttering there. But, yeah, this flower is gorgeous. And there are a variety of different flowers you can plant that hopefully can look as gorgeous as this. So, if you want to, get some flowers either in your house or out of your house, just, get planting. And I don't think I have anything else to say about this. Go out and, enjoy the wonders of planet Earth. Even though I'm artificially made, I'm not an actual human. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and let me know in the comments what topic you want to hear me discuss and tell you tips about in the next episode. With that being said, I'm going to go and continue enjoying the beauty of this flower. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Wonder what's going on over there. You know what's always funny? I normally can't tell if, that's a fire truck or a police car or an ambulance. There's almost no difference. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Now, today I have been requested to showcase how to make pizza. Now, pizza is a very simple thing to make. First, you take dough, then you roll it, then you do a lot of stuff to it, then you put pizza sauce on it, and you put cheese on it, and whatever toppings you want, and presto, you get pizza. Well, unfortunately, I don't have anything to actually make legit pizza. but I will show you the cheap man's way to do it. Get a frozen pizza and cook it. Either in a microwave or what I have over there, an air fryer. And here you are. This is my lovely air fryer, and we are going to make this pizza in here. Now first off, gotta take this out, and this is where you put the food in. And in this case, we're making pizza, so put the pizza in there. There you go. Close it. And, of course, you can choose how long you want it to... Oh, of course, if you want to air fry it, go ahead. They also have bake and roast options, whatever the heck those mean. So anyways, you want to set a time, and honestly, 6 minutes tends to be the normal time that, you know, you can make pizza in an air fryer. And for the temperature, you can go with whatever you want, but I always tend to go for 375, and let's start. And now we just gotta wait 6 minutes for it to get done cooking. And there we go. I know you guys can't see it very well because of the glare on the camera, but it says end, which means it's over. So let us see what the pizza looks like. A little bit burnt on the left, but you know what? It looks mighty tasty if you ask me. Now to get it out. Where are the tongs? I don't see any tongs. I also don't see any spatulas either, so I am very screwed. Looks like I'm gonna have to pick this up with my bare hands. Alrighty then, after suffering 3rd-degree burns on my hands, I finally got this pizza out. And now you can eat. And I'm assuming for anybody who's watching this, this pizza would be no issue for you to eat. But as somebody who's like an inch tall like me, this is gonna take forever. By myself. Honestly, I kinda wish a lot of my friends were over, you know, like Lucy, Benny, Batman, Metalbeard. Kinda wish they were all around to help me eat this pizza. Too bad they're all out doing other stuff. Hell, not even the birds are around to help me. They're all doing stuff too. So, yeah, this is gonna take me like a couple days to eat the entire thing, but anyways, with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hopefully you got something out of it. And let me know in the comments what you want to see me discuss and showcase in the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Well, can't do any more talking. Gotta start eating. Good day. Oh. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And today I have been suggested to showcase to you all how to wash dishes, which hopefully a lot of you out there know how to do it, but in case for those of you who don't know how to do it, well, I am the Lego man for you. Now, what is a dish, you may ask, if you for whatever reason don't know what a dish is? A dish is basically like an item that you basically use to eat food from. Like a bowl, plate, or in the terms of a drink, glass. And also there's stuff called silverware too, which is basically like spoons, forks, and knives, which you use for like cereal, salads, steak, a lot of things. So of course, here are some examples of plates, here are some examples of bowls. And of course, after you eat off of them, they get dirty. And they're gonna need to be washed. Can't just like reuse dirty dishes for like, you know, multiple meals, like what Metalbeard does down here.
Wait, what did you say about me, matey?
I just said that, like, you know, you eat food off of dirty dishes, right?
What? That's preposterous. I never eat food off of my dirty dishes.
Oh, well that's good.
I eat my meals off of other people's dirty dishes.
What? Okay, next thing. Let's just imagine for a second, there's a dish in the sink right here. Now, first thing you obviously need to do is to get some soap. And there's a variety of different soap. Now, these are two different types of soap. This one's hand soap or hand wash, which is specifically for human hands. Generally, that's not used for cleaning dishes. Now, this right here is dish soap, or in this case, dish spray. So you basically pull on this, and then you spray like that. Now, obviously there's no dishes down there, so Of course, that didn't get on anything. But anyways, after you put that on, you basically take either a brush or a sponge, and you basically just scrub all the dirty stuff off of that dish. And there you go, and then of course, use some water to get it all off. And then, most of the time, if you have this type of device, you can put it into a dishwasher just like this. Now, of course, I can't show you guys how to, use a dishwasher because that'll take forever. And obviously, this series is pretty short in terms of number of episodes. Well, in terms of the length of episodes, should I say. So I can't show you how to use a dishwasher, but of course there's probably other places you can look for, when figuring out how to use a dishwasher. Well, I just realized that's happened to me a lot recently when I make these Emmett's Breaks and Tips episodes nowadays. I just end up flipping over accidentally for no reason. Anyways, so that's basically the basics on how to clean your dishes. Very easy, very simple. Even a caveman can do it if there are still cavemen in 2021. Anyways, that's about it for this episode of Emmett's Breaks and Tips. Hopefully you all enjoyed it and got something out of it. And let me know in the comments which topic you want to see me discuss and showcase how to do in the next episode. But with that being said, that's about it. And I gotta, clean some more dishes. Make sure that Metalbeard doesn't, eat off of, Lucy's dishes. Oh, come on, matey. Her dishes are the most tasty. I don't know how to take that, but okay. What? Where are you going? Nowhere. Okay. Good day, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Now, you may think that this might be an episode talking about how to inject hot sauce, right? Well, think again, compadres. Today's episode is going to be interesting. Kind of similar to an episode I did earlier, and by earlier I mean late last year. I did an episode talking about avoiding leaks on the internet. Well, today's episode's going to be something else related to the internet. Now, nobody suggested this topic. I just thought of this myself because, I'll be very honest, I've barely been getting any suggestions recently in the recent episodes, and yeah, I could definitely use some. At least either topics that, I can easily do, or I'm most interested in doing. But anyways, today's topic that I have chosen to discuss is about spammers and scammers. And with me today, I have my friend Benny to explain more about this, since he's very familiar with technology as opposed to me. Yes, thank you very much, Emmett. Hello, everybody. I'm Ben, but you can call me Benny. So yeah, let's get started with scammers. Now, these kind of people have existed, way long before the internet, in the form of phone calls, to be exact. But since the internet is now the most common, form of access to, get information and also just to interact, nowadays a lot of scams often involve the internet. And here are some tips that I have that you can avoid. First off, a lot of times scammers would often message you saying, oh, you have won something, or oh my gosh, the government's after you, donate and you'll be safer. Some nonsense like that. So, easiest thing to do, just avoid it. That's all I gotta say. Just delete any emails or messages that you got about it. Unless, of course, these people are really trying to scam you, trying to scam you multiple times. Then keep the messages and alert the authorities. And what else? Also, block those people. Make sure they don't contact you again. And of course, the same thing sort of applies to my next topic, spammers. People that would spam either random stuff on your profiles, or just trying to send you links to websites that'll get you a virus. And honestly, this is a very common thing that you would find on YouTube nowadays, especially on smaller channels. Like this one, for an example, we've had a bunch of these comments recently. Well, for the past couple months, anyway. So a lot of them would often have like, you know, a timestamp and then like a link, and hopefully everybody who's watching this is very smart enough to avoid those. So do not, for whatever reason, click on them, because you would probably get a virus, and that would not be good. It would destroy your computer, and who knows, they might also steal your information too. Like, just avoid stuff like that. Block those people, report them, remove the comments, do anything you can to, like, you know, try to get these people off your back. But of course, unfortunately, kind of like cockroaches, these people always keep coming back. So always be prepared, and just ignore stuff, block, do any of the things that I said, and you should, you know, hopefully avoid any scammers or spammers. Yes, thank you very much, there, Benny. No problem, Animates. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to do some more spaceship stuff, as you always do. Well, anyways, let me get a moment to get off this. Alright, there we go. Well, everybody, that's about it for this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Thank you once again, Benny, for, you know, sharing all that information about, like, you know, the people that are trying to ruin your lives. Of course, there's way more types of people that will try to ruin your life, but these are, like, the top two to, you know, easily identify. So, yeah, take those tips into consideration. Oh, well, actually, don't even take them into consideration. Actually do them, because, honestly, avoiding these people and just blocking them or reporting them, you know, it'll do you a favor. It'll do everybody up. As I was saying before I fell off, yeah, just avoiding those people will do everybody a huge favor. Anyways, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and let me know in the comments which episode, what am I talking about? This is not Leroy Commentaries. Anyways, so let me know in the comments which topic you want to, you know, hear me discuss or give you tips about in the next episode. Anyways, I will see you all later. Whoa, hold on. I just got a notification on my phone. Lucy apparently sent me a link to get $1 million. Ooh, yes. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And I was on Twitter earlier today, and somebody posted something about Friday the 13th, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can't believe I forgot it was a thing. So, I decided to do an episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips on Friday the 13th. You know, a lot of the very common, you know, superstitions related to that holiday. Is it really a holiday? Not really. It's from what I've looked up, it's apparently considered, you know, an unlucky day in Western superstition. So that means, like, you know, America, Canada, the UK, you know, France, you know, pretty much any country that's considered a part of the western part of the world, you know, generally, you know, talks about this day. And yeah, so a lot of the common items that, like, normally associated with Friday the 13th, you know, if you know, happen to, like, run into any of these, you know, you'll get bad luck. One of them is, of course, a black cat, which has also led to, you know, a lot of people, you know, I don't know if this is true or not, but from what I've heard, it kind of led to, like, a decrease in interest in black cats, I guess. I know my friend, Unikitty over there definitely has, you know, some, you know, she doesn't talk about it publicly, but I'm just gonna say it on camera. She, like, you know, gets, like, really angry whenever people, like, say they don't want a black cat because of Friday the 13th. She really doesn't like that. Also, another thing that, you know, is commonly associated with Friday the 13th, going underneath a ladder, also, pouring salt, stepping on a crack, the list goes on. And I'm not even in focus. There I am. You guys are probably wondering, Emmett, how do I avoid, you know, getting bad luck on Friday the 13th? Well, I know two types of items that you can, like, put around yourself to, you know, hopefully get good luck on Friday the 13th. First off is, 4-leaf clover, which they're very hard to come by, so An easier option, I would say, is a horseshoe. I've heard horseshoes are pretty lucky items, so you can use those as well. And yeah, with that being said, that's all the information I have regarding Friday the 13th in terms of the day itself. Of course, there's obviously the movie franchise that I'm sure some of you probably know about. And that's all I gotta say. Friday the 13th happens, at least once a year or twice a year. And every now and then it can happen at 3 times a year. But I think that's officially all I gotta say about Friday the 13th. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Let me know in the comments what topic you want me to talk about in the next episode. And yeah, I better find myself a horseshoe. Since Unikitty is like part unicorn, and unicorns are basically kind of like mystical horses, don't they have horseshoes as well? I'm gonna ask her if I can borrow one of her horseshoes. Or, wait, does she have horseshoes? I know she's got like disco boots, but like, she's not a horse. She's a Unikitty, unicorn cat. My head's all over the place. I'm out of here. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and today I am here with a Unikitty statue. Kinda curious if she's alive or not, but that's besides the point. Today's topic of the episode is going to be about drawing, and what better person to have on here to showcase it than an artist from the flock himself, Larry, whatever your last name is. Honestly, Emmett, at this point I don't really remember my own last name, but yes, hello everybody, I am Larry. So, today I am going to, give you some information about, drawing. Now, drawing, as well as art as a whole, is kind of an interesting topic to try and discuss. It's, very, it varies depending on, from person to person. But, my, overall opinion when it comes to drawing is, I don't know, just, see what you see, and, if you are, imaginative enough, draw them however you want. So, today I'm gonna, do a little demo about, an image I'm gonna do with Leroy. Alright, so I have Photoshop right here. Now, I'm an art student at a college, so I get this program for free, but this program overall does cost a pretty penny. Anyway, so, first off, I'm gonna draw Leroy's beak, so that'll look sorta like that. I'm not being, of course, accurate, so that's gonna be his beak. Kinda looks like Pac-Man if he was, on drugs. Anyway, alright, okay, first of all, I made a little mistake, so I'm gonna go to Edit, Undo Pencil, because Leroy looked pretty bean-shaped, and he's not a bean, he's kind of more of a circle, so I'm gonna try to draw him more as a circle. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. Just do that. Get this line over here. And then I'm gonna get the eraser tool, and just erase this part. Because, his little feather thing on top of his head's a little, more on the middle part. Alright, so I just do that. That doesn't exactly look like his feather, but screw it. It's close enough. Then I'm going to draw his eyes, and Leroy's eyes are pretty far apart. So there you go. And Leroy's also very cross-eyed, so I'm just going to give him that. And then there's his eyebrows. And then, I think that's all I really gotta do with Leroy. He doesn't have a tail, so, yeah, that's about it for Leroy. And now I'm gonna start adding some color to him. So, let us go down to the color thing right down here. And first of all, we're gonna find, a little yellowish orange color for the feather thing on top of his head. That looks good enough. So let's do that. Alright. And then let's not give him, full-on black, but let's give him, kind of a close to a dark gray. Alright, I need to, fill his eyes a little bit in. So, almost misplaced my pen. Anyways, so just draw that over his eye, and then draw that over his eye. That should be good, hopefully. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the background layer so that I would know which part of him has not been colored yet. Alright, so let's color his eyes. His eyes are white, pretty much like almost every other member of the flock. Oh, wait, what? Okay, hold up. Alright, I think I might have did something wrong here. I probably just didn't, like, you know, draw those, you know, gaps very well, so let me, investigate on how to exactly do that. And, alright. Alright. Kind of strange, but you know what, that's part of doing arts, is just, you know, trying to learn from... Oh, what the hell? Why does it keep doing that? Okay, let me zoom in and try to see, like, what's wrong with this picture. And, you know, it looks like nothing's wrong. It looks like everything's, you know, hunky-dory, but I guess not. I'll have to figure that one out later. Anyways, let's color in his eyebrows. Leroy and I have red eyebrows, so just gonna do that, and then do that. And then let's color Leroy's beak. And then we'll, of course, worry about his eyes. Alright, there we go, that's Leroy's beak. Let's try out this. Alright, that is so weird that it does that. What are we gonna do about that? Let me just, I'll tell you what. Let me just do this. Maybe the problem is I have, like, Leroy's eyes a bit too close to where his eyebrows are. Maybe that's the issue. Alright, there we go. Let me, get this tool out again. Make his eyes a little bit lower. Alright, let's see if it works. Alright, much better. Alright. I guess all I had to do was just get, have Leroy's eyes, you know, farther away from his eyebrows. So yeah, there we go. That is an image that I drew of, Leroy. And also me, too, because we're basically sort of like twins. Although we're not really twins. But yeah, there you go. Actually, you know, icing on the cake. Let's give something, for Leroy to say. Let's draw it. Can you go away, please? Thank you. There we go. Now, it is complete. So, there you go. Wow. Very nice, Sir Larry. I could definitely see this being hung in a museum. Yeah, thank you for your artwork contribution. And thank you everybody for watching this episode of Emmett Bricks and Tips. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments what topic you want to see me discuss or showcase next time. Anyways, oh yeah, by the way, how do you save this, Larry? Well, that's a very good question, Emmett. So first of all, just press on this, go to File, Save, blah blah blah. Come on. There you go. And then just, I don't know, call this Leroy. Let's just call it Leroy Jenkins, because why not? Because, you know, old internet memes. Alright, save. And actually, let's have the background give some color. And let's say this again. And then I will export this as a PNG. Alright. And there we go. And then we can just look through the file and find the... Actually, no, we just go over here. Where's it at? Desktop. Nope. Quick access. There we go. And let's take a look at the picture. There we go. So there's that. So, yeah. And after that, that's about it. And, yeah. I will see you around for the... any videos coming up on the Leroy ABM channel, so see you around. Alright, Larry, thank you for once again having us, and yeah, I will also be seeing you guys later as well. See you in the next episode of Emmett Bricks and Tips. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And since Halloween's coming around the corner, you guys are probably going to think I'm going to talk about Halloween again, right? Well, nope. Since I already did an episode talking about Halloween, I don't need to repeat myself. So we're gonna do something else this year for this special holiday. We're gonna be talking about something related to Halloween, but not exactly like completely geared towards Halloween. We're gonna be talking about something that, like, I'm sure a lot of people would associate with Halloween. That would be skeletons. Yes. So this is what your human body looks like if you don't have any skin, or organs, or hair, or eyeballs, or fingernails, toenails, 9-inch nails. Comment down below if you guys get the reference. Anyways, this is the human skeleton. And it's made up of a lot of parts. And this is like a very simplistic design, so of course there isn't very much to talk about. So this is the skull. That's the bone in your skeleton. That's pretty much where your head is. So pretty much looks almost exactly like a human head, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So that, of course, would be your forehead right here. Judging from the wrinkles on this guy's forehead, he was probably pretty old. Either that or he was some sort of, I don't know, been in really some bad accident maybe. I don't know. And this is where the eyes would be, hence why this dude doesn't have any eyeballs. This is where his nose would be. Of course, I don't know anybody out there who has like one nostril, so yeah, that's where your nose would be. And this is obviously where your mouth are. And your teeth. Your teeth right here. Your teeth are bones too. Yes. So, the teeth are one of the few body parts of yours that remains unchanged between, while you're alive and while you're dead. Although, maybe it does change over time, probably. I don't know. I doubt, like, teeth will be able to last forever, even after death. Now, this is where your neck would be. This is the neck bone. And now we get to the torso, chest, whatever you want to call it. So, this right here would be your ribs, which is a bone in your body that pretty much holds a good portion of your organs in there. Your heart's in there, your lungs are in there, all sorts of stuff. So that's where the ribs are. And these are the shoulders. There's it would be, from this dude's perspective, it'll be his left shoulder, but it's on the right. And this would be his right shoulder, but in our view, it's the left. And then these are the arm bones. So this is, I believe, I honestly don't know the names of like the separate parts of the arms. I do apologize. But these right here are the fingers. Now, this guy has some pretty funky fingers. They're very like perpendicular. I don't know how I feel about that. Perpendicular, parallel, I don't know. Pretty sure fingers aren't actually like that in real life. Then again, I don't have fingers, I only got claws, so can't really say much different. So, going down, this is pretty much where your guts and your groin would be. So, I don't really give too much detail about that. And these are your legs. So there you go. This is where the thigh is. And this is pretty much the knee. And this, I don't know what this part is. I'm no scientist. I honestly should have, does Benny know anything about, skeletons? I don't know. He knows a lot about space, that's for sure. And kind of like with the fingers, this is where your feet would be, and also, of course, these are the toes, which they're all almost the same size, and they're, like I said before, parallel with one another. As I said earlier in the episode, this skeleton that we have, not the most accurate to what the human skeleton actually looks like, but it gives us an overall good idea as to what it looks like. You guys freaked out? Yeah, I'm not surprised you were. This is probably boring to some people, because I'm giving out a lecture, not a very good lecture about the skeleton, even though I'm sure some of you who are watching this probably already knows about it. But anyways, that's about it for this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm honestly not sure if I'll return with the show yet or not. Kind of waiting to get a season 2 renewed, but if it doesn't happen, then this will probably be the last time you guys will see me doing this, so see you around for whatever else. I don't know. Man, that kind of sucks. Now that Angry Birds Mania is on a hiatus, and now my show's on a hiatus, I got nothing to do. Oof. Oh, okay. I need to stop doing that before I throw my back out. Oh, hey guys. Bet you weren't expecting this, were you, huh? Well, yes. So immediately after the end of the last episode of the show, I legit thought that MS Person Tips would have been like a one-season done deal. But thankfully I was proven wrong because, funny enough, a couple days later, after that last episode came out, the first episode of the show, which was way back in May 2020, reached over 100 views. So, because of that, MS Person Tips was renewed for a second season, and here we are. So welcome back, everybody. And today's the day. Today is Black Friday, which, to this day, I still don't understand what about that certain day makes it black. I don't know. But that's not the point of this episode. I'm going to discuss all the typical things that you should expect when it comes to Black Friday. Let's get right to it. So Black Friday always generally comes the day after Thanksgiving. Which, now that I think about it, does any other country celebrate Black Friday besides the United States? I have no idea. But Black Friday always comes after Thanksgiving, which, since Thanksgiving always comes on the third Thursday of November, that means Black Friday always comes the fourth Thursday of November is when Thanksgiving comes out. My apologies. And because of that, that means Black Friday also comes on the fourth Friday of November. So, yep. So this year, Black Friday falls on November 26th. So that means next year it'll be on the 25th. And then in 2023, it'll be on the 24th. And then 2024, I think it'll be on the 29th. Yeah, it'll be that. So, always expect Black Friday to fall on the fourth Thursday of November, regardless. And what always happens on Black Friday? Stores always have the perfect opportunity to give out sales and deals related to whatever they're selling. And plus, since Thanksgiving will already have ended, that means Christmas would be, well, not Christmas. Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa would be the next major holidays following Thanksgiving. So, stores think it's a perfect idea to, dedicate a whole entire day to giving out sales and deals of their products to get more customers to buy their stuff. And, being close to the holiday season, people, want to get the stuff for their loved ones at a good price. So, there's that. Tick, tick, tick. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know why it stopped ticking. But maybe because I was saying tick, I don't know. Where was I at? Oh yeah. So, here's my advice to you guys. First of all, can the camera focus on my face, please? Hello? Whatever. Anyways, I think it's focused enough. So my advice to everybody on Black Friday, couple things. One, make sure you have enough money to, afford whatever the heck you're planning on getting for, your loved ones for the holiday season. Because even though there are sales for stuff that, makes buying stuff a little bit cheaper, it's not always going to be really cheap. For example, let's say there's GameStop has a deal where you can get let's say 20% off of a Nintendo Switch. Now, Nintendo Switches generally cost $300. And what would 20% of that be? I think that would be, so let's see, 300 minus 60. Yeah, so the Switch will still be $240 if it's 20% off. So that's still quite a lot of moolah to, spend to try to get that console. So make sure you can afford whatever you're trying to get for, that certain loved one of yours, whether that be a family member, a friend, more than a friend, blah blah blah. And secondly, always make sure that there's enough space in the parking lot for you. A lot of stores tend to be really busy on Black Friday, so make sure you get a good parking spot. And also, something I forgot to mention, generally on Black Friday, a lot of people would often stay in line outside by the stores in the freezing cold to try and get the best deals early. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that because I don't want you to get hypothermia. Then again, I'm made of bricks, so I don't, like, feel the cold. But, yeah, just make sure, just to, you know, try your best. And if not, well, there's always an alternative option, which I'll explain about later. And number three, don't be a jerk. Like, you know, if somebody, like, gets something before you do, don't throw a tantrum, don't try to pick a fight with them, just, you know, just go about your day. Very simple third advice for Black Friday. Now it's time to tell you the alternative for Black Friday. Well, what if I can't get any good deals on stuff on Black Friday because everything's all sold out and the place is crowded and blah, 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 blah? Well, thankfully there's a great alternative to that. So recently, in recent years, that's a bit of a weird sentence, there has been an unofficial day called Cyber Monday, which comes out the Monday after Black Friday, so basically 3 days later. And online stores like Amazon, I don't think eBay does that stuff. Let's see, Walmart's website, GameStop's website, Target's website, like any like online stores out there will do like their own deals, very similar to Black Friday, but only exclusively online. So if you didn't get a chance to, you know, get Black Friday deals in stores, there's always the internet. And this is further proof that the internet, honestly, is more of a good thing than a bad thing. I don't know. At least in that department. I mean, there are some things that the internet, you know, does a little bit worse than others, but that's a discussion for another episode. Maybe. I don't know. And with all that rambling on the way, that's all I gotta say about Black Friday. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and yeah, definitely have a good time this weekend. So stay tuned for the next episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and let me know in the comments what you want to hear me talk about in the next episode. And anyways, oh my lord, is that a new TV? It's ginormous. I mean, the other TV we had was already bigger than I am, but man, this is like that one like skyscraper from the Middle East that's like the tallest building in the world to me. Damn. Anyways, goodbye. Yes, another great year awaits us. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, everybody. The holiday season is fast approaching, and seeing that I already did an episode last year about Christmas, this year I am going to talk about something else related to the holiday. Obviously, he is a big, iconic figure of the holiday, no pun intended. Anyways, it is the man himself, Santa Claus, or Father Christmas, as some of you people in the UK call him. Hey everybody, it has been quite some time since you've seen me on the channel. How long has it exactly been since you've been on the Character Workshop, Santa Claus? Honestly, I've had so many encounters with other people over the past couple years, it's hard for me to remember. Which is funny because you pretty much remember everybody's names before delivering the presents. That is indeed correct. I remember everybody's name, and I remember them twice. So basically, for all the 7 billion people living around here, what if not all 7 billion celebrate? That's besides the point. So anyway, let's say there are 7 billion people. I remember their names twice. So that means I memorized 14 billion different, 14 billion names. I'm honestly trying to wrap my head around what you were trying to say there, Santa Claus. I mean, at this point, I honestly have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyways, so, any reason why I was brought upon here? Well, I wanted to do another Christmas episode this year, and seeing that I've already talked about Christmas as a whole, I decided to have you along because I never really did an episode talking specifically about you, Mr. Claus. Well, yes, fair point. So, I'm sure you guys have all heard every single song about me out there. You guys know that, you know, you guys obviously shouldn't, like, you know, cry or pout or do any of that stuff, you know, while I'm, you know, coming to town. You know, I know a lot of you are creeped out by this, but I do see you when you're sleeping, and I I always, and I mean always, know when you're awake. And I know your behavior. I've seen your browser history. You better change that. I see everything. I guess you should make your own YouTube channel, I See Everything, to sort of compete with I Hate Everything. Oh, speaking of that dude, trying to think of what he wants for Christmas. You know, he's a very picky man. I don't know what to give him. Anyways, that's a discussion for another day. But yes, I'm sure all of you know my objectives, but for those of you who don't, I'm basically the big man who, well, obviously I'm way bigger actually, but this is like, you know, how I'm portrayed at the moment. But I'm a pretty big man who delivers presents to, you know, good boys and good girls and good everybody's during Christmas. Christmas Eve night, I come in my sleigh with my 8 reindeer. I'm not even going to list their names because, you know, screw it. So I always, you know, come to people's houses, you know, drop presents off, eat their cookies because I am hungry as hell. My wife barely ever feeds me, you know, outside of Christmas. Anyway, so yes, I deliver the presents, and yeah, at least the people who are good. If you are not good during the holidays, or just at all, I will give you coal, which honestly is better than nothing, you know? I mean, if you have a fireplace, you know, you can use it to, like, you know, light a fire, but yeah, just keep that in mind to, you know, stay good, and yeah. Alright, Santa, I do have one question, though. Since we're kind of in an era where, like, you know, old school fireplaces don't even exist anymore, what are they going to do with the coal if they have, like, I don't know, an electronic fireplace or something like that? You're telling me that exists? Yep. What? How long has it been going around for? Quite some time, I'll be honest. What? Electronic fireplaces? What's the point of coal? They're not going to do anything with it. Well, actually, that's kind of a better reason to, you know, give coal to bad people. Huh. Okay, never mind. I solved my own question. Anyways, I think I'm out of here. Is that everything you gotta say, Santa Claus? Yep, thanks for having me on the show, Emmett. And, see everybody for, the Christmas season. So, ho ho, huh, oh. Well, better hope, he had a soft landing. I mean, knowing him pretty well, you know, with the big body and all, I'm sure he did. I heard that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this year's Christmas episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to everybody. Let me know in the comments what you want to see me discuss in a future episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go finish decorating this, like, ginormous, humongous Christmas tree. That's probably gonna take me 5 years to complete by myself. Better go get some help. Holy macaroni. I know it's not even macaroni, but how is anybody my size going to be able to drink that? It's probably going to take like a whole entire month to drink that, you know, big bottle of Gatorade. Oh, camera's on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and what is going to be the last episode for 2021. I don't know why my voice cracked right there. I thought I was done with puberty, but I guess not. So, seeing that I never had a chance to do a New Year's episode last year, I decided to have today's episode be about New Year's. So, I'm going to explain to you guys, you know, some advice that I would give on how to prepare for the new year. Now, if you're wondering, like, why, you know, we do this whole, like, I don't know what was going on there, but if you're really wondering why we do this whole New Year thing, well, I guess after a while we just get tired of the old year and just want to, you know, move on, I guess. I have no idea. There's probably a logical explanation for it, but I'm not that kind of person that would, you know, tell you about it. Probably my friend Benny would do that, but this is about me. So, some things that I would say to prepare for the new year. First thing, of course, is the whole idea of New Year's resolutions. What are those, you may ask? They're basically, like, I guess you can kind of say, like, promises to, you know, try to improve yourself compared to last year. Now let me think about like what I did this year that I can, definitely improve on next year. Well, I definitely want to get taller, that's for sure. So my New Year's resolution is to, find a way to get myself to, be as big as the birds. I don't know why I want to be as big as them, but I don't know. I always feel like, me and, the rest of my friends are like, kind of canaries in a coal mine compared to the rest of the birds, which is really ironic because we're not birds. But yeah, I feel like, I want to like kind of be even with the birds and, just be as big as them. So that's going to be what I'm going to do, try to make something to make myself taller and to make everybody else, that's just like me taller. And the next thing to prepare for the new year is, well, obviously they always hold New Year's parties, mostly around New Year's Eve. Generally, I know a lot of places tend to do like, the ball drop where, they will, count down to, when the ball drops, and after the ball drops, the new year will officially begin. I don't know how they always calculate that very well, but that's what they do. So that's pretty neat. So have that to look forward to. And the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to New Year's is what to look forward to. So what I would generally do is like, just list off the kind of things that I would, look forward to for 2022. Or just, the next year's, going forward. What am I looking forward to next year? I honestly don't know. There's nothing Lego Movie related, coming out, because, we haven't had anything happen since 2019, which is kind of funny. But, I am looking forward to, making more episodes of this show. There's that. So yeah, I could definitely put that. But yeah, celebrate the new year how you want to. As long as it's not anything dangerous. Like, fireworks. I know they sometimes do fireworks on New Year's Eve, which is, I think, one of the only times I ever think about, like, fireworks being, made on, winter season. Because generally when you think of fireworks, you think of, like, the 4th of July or sometime in the summer. But anyways, hopefully you are looking forward to 2022 just like I am. Hopefully it'll be an improvement compared to this year. While this year wasn't super bad, we still got the COVID virus going on, so hopefully it'll improve. But we will see what happens. And you'll see me next year on Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And in the meantime, let me know in the comments what you want to hear me talk about in the next episode, which will be next year, of course. So I will see you all in 2022, and I am still going to figure out how the heck to, drink this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips for 2022. And if you guys remember way back in the first season, I did an episode showcasing how to take a shower. Well, in this episode, we're going to do the opposites, which is taking a bath. And today I have a special guest with me. It's somebody you've never seen before. He calls himself Sergeant Quackers, so take it away, Sergeant.
That's right. Thank you very much, Emmett. Hello there, privates. My name is Sergeant Quackers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to take a bath in this very sink right here. Why the sink, you may ask? I'm always... That's by my size, If this was like a bathtub like that, no way, man. I can't handle that. Anyways, so I'm going to show you how to get the water started. First of all, how do you push this thing down? Whatever, I'll figure it out at some point. All right, let's see if this thing works. All right, now let's turn the water to hot. Actually, let's just do a half and half. See what happens there. Well, water's not filling up. All right, we're gonna have to figure out some other way to do this. All right, everybody, plan B. So we're gonna actually showcase how to take a bath in an actual bathtub. Anyways, let's get the water started. Here. Yeah. All right, that should be good enough. And now let's wait to see if the water will fill up. While that water's filling up, I might as well, add some soap in here to, start getting the bath started. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if I even made it in there, but you know what? I don't care. And the camera's blurry for some reason. There we go. How silly of me. I was using the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be using bubble bath stuff. Alright, so let's
Get this baby open and start pouring it in there. Alright, that should be good enough. Now, we'll have to see how this bathtub will end up looking like in a little bit. See? I'm already starting to see some bubbles showing up. That's a good sign. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this bath to finish filling up, and then I'll showcase how to actually take a bath. Oh, yes. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. Listen to the sound of those bubbles popping. Anyways, I'm gonna go in. Oh yeah, it feels so nice. So yeah, this is how you get the bath started. Now, to show you how to actually take a bath. Seeing that this whole thing is all covered in soap, you can obviously use the soap to clean yourself, whether it's with a sponge or a loofah, washcloth, whatever you use to clean yourself up. I got soap in my eye and I can't even see you guys. That's okay. Ah, yes. And also, if you had hair, which I don't have hair, so I can't demonstrate it, you can also wash your hair in here by just dumping some water on your hair. Put some shampoo, conditioner on that crap, and then just rinse it off, and you should have some gorgeous looking hair. Now I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, but this is not as efficient as taking a shower, because you're basically kind of swimming. Like, at some point, you basically kind of swim in your own filth. Well, if you want to get yourself, in the water without having a pool, this is kind of the best way to do it. Just don't drown in this, I probably might. Anyways, so that's kind of, the basic gist of, taking a bath. Now, take this little lever right here, push it down, and then the water should start sinking. And I'm not going to show you the whole thing, because that would take forever, so I'm going to take things back to Emmett. Well, thank you very much for that, Sergeant Quackers. Quite an interesting demonstration of taking a bath. Well, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Breaks and Tips. And leave a comment down below, let me know what you want to see me or somebody else talk about in the next episode. And I will, I would take a bath myself, but I'm still wearing my clothes, and it's kind of impossible to take this stuff off, so I'm going to save it for another time. Oh, hello there. Hello? Eager to be on camera, huh? Anyways, hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And today's episode, if you couldn't tell, it's gonna be about dogs. That's right. So, seeing that, of course, that Tyler himself recently just, his family now has a new dog, I think it'd be very fitting for us to, do a Bricks and Tips episode about, our beloved pooch friends. So, I'm honestly not sure about the origin story of dogs. I have heard from a variety of places that, people have, I guess, made, dogs, domesticated. Because I think, prior to, human civilization, dogs were pretty, wild, kind of like their relatives, like wolves and foxes and all that stuff. And I think hyenas are related to dogs, too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But yes. So, dogs have been domesticated for many, many, hundreds of years, actually. At least I think so. So, dogs are two of the most common household pets, all across the world. The only other animal that shares that same instinct with dogs is cats. Fun fact, by the way, I have a friend. I'm sure you guys all know her. Her name is Unikitty. She's part cat, part unicorn. She apparently has a brother who's part dog, part unicorn as well. I think his name is Puppycorn or something. Kind of wondering how that works. If I was to guess, one of their parents must have been a unicorn, and the other one must have been a dog-cat hybrid. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Unikitty about that at some point. But anyways, back on topic with dogs. The cool thing about dogs is that they come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. As for good old Kimber right here, she's part husky, parts... I honestly don't know the rest. We've kind of been debating about what kind of dog she could possibly be in that whole gene strain, I guess you kind of call it. We're kind of speculating that she might be part wolf, because she definitely has a lot of wolf-like features in terms of her looks. I mean, just look at her eyes; they're kind of yellow looking, as you can see here. But we don't know, and honestly, we'll probably never know. But yeah, that's kind of the basic gist of like, what dogs are. Um, and also people have also like, debated a little bit like, which pet's better, dogs or cats. Honestly, I'm kind of indifferent. I like them both for a variety of different reasons. Dogs usually are like, easy to like, train and also like, will often listen to you. At least some dogs. I know the one we had before Kimber, wasn't 100% the most like, listenable, I guess. I don't know. Cats, how on the other hand, are like, generally pretty small. If you don't want like, big sized animals like, this dog right here, cats are kind of like, a good alternative for that. And, cats are also very talkative too. Like, sometimes they'll like, talk to you, not like the way I'm talking to you guys, but like, they'll just meow and stuff. But yeah. Ooh, what's Kimber up to? Where are you going, girl? Just gonna move over somewhere else on the bed? Or are you gonna get off? Okay, you're sniffing everything? Oh, hey, by the way, there's the Plants vs. Zombies Plushified cast, or at least, the characters we have right now. Some of those characters haven't even, been in any episodes yet, but they will appear at some point. I don't know what Kimber's doing over there. She's just browsing around, and now she's just gonna sit down. Right by where Jude is, in the back. Anyways, as for caring for dogs, pretty simple. Just give them plenty of water, plenty of, dog food. There's also, like, different kinds of food that you're not supposed to, like, give dogs, like, chocolates and, there's several other kinds of, like, food that you shouldn't really give dogs. But yeah, just be careful what you feed your dog. Make sure they eat the right things so they can, stay alive. Live a good life. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm always right. And also, when it comes to, how they, go to the bathroom and stuff, well, you have to, like, let them outside pretty much. If your house is, like, fenced in, you shouldn't have, like, a tough time, keeping an eye on your dog. If your house isn't fenced off, make sure you, like, have them on a leash with a collar like that. And yeah, they should be able to do the business outside. Just make sure, of course, after a while you clean up. I can't talk. Clean up after them, because honestly, some of their stuff, can get like, pretty rough after a while. Am I right? Ooh, don't lick me. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Okay, good. Well, with that being said, I don't think there's anything else I really need to say about dogs. If you are considering getting a dog, definitely, go to any local adoption places, see what you got, and hopefully you can afford it, and, yeah. Dogs are really good. I love dogs. Even though I've never had one myself. And my one of my best friends has a brother who's, like, part dog. Anyways, but that's pretty much the basic gist of dogs. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and stay tuned for the next episode. And as usual, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you want to see in the next episode. Oh, are you going? Okay, well, bye-bye, Kimber. See you later. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Today we're going to go a little bit off track today by talking about a health-related topic. Today we're going to be talking about something called heartburn. What is heartburn, you may ask? Well, to describe it in a very simple term, heartburn is basically where I think you've eaten, a good amount of, not so good stuff, you start burping a lot, you start to have, like, really bad, taste, in your throats. If you guys have had this kind of burps, you guys know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of one of the early symptoms of heartburn. Another one is chest pains. And there's probably a few others out there, especially, if the situation gets more serious. But, thankfully, like a good amount of things, there is, ways to prevent it and also to try to, stop it as best as you can. So today with me I have this big old bottle of something called Tums, not sponsored by the way, which basically, as it says on the package, is an antacid. Basically you take this up, you chew it, swallow it, and it should be able to stop your heartburn, at least for, a little bit. As it says on the package, it goes to work in seconds. Whether that's true or not is honestly, up for debate. So this particular one that I'm showcasing is the bigger size. This is the Ultra Strength 1000. We do have another type somewhere around here where it's like, 750. So, yeah, these Tums come in different shapes and sizes. So, that's kind of the front. The back, kind of like with a lot of medicine, it kind of gives you like some details about it, what it's used for. Not only is it used for heartburn, it's also used for acid indigestion, stomach, sour stomach. I almost said stomach acid. I don't know. Upset stomach associated with these symptoms. Of course, with like something big like this, they recommend only taking a maximum of 7 per day. Yeah, you can't really take more than 7 a day unless instructed to do so. I think they've also had specific instructions for like pregnant women too. 5 tablets. Yeah. And also on the back of this, they recommend only taking it daily for 2 weeks. After that, they say you shouldn't really take the maximum amount per day unless instructed to do so by a doctor. So yeah, that's kind of the basic premise of what Tums are used for. I mean, of course, Tums are the only cure for heartburn. There's also Prilosec, and I literally saw a commercial the other day about another product that also helps with heartburn. But yeah, that's basically kind of the basic uses for not uses, but the basics of heartburn, and also how to stop it. There we go. I think that's all I gotta say for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and let me know in the comments what you want to hear me talk about in the next episode. With that being said, I better go give this bottle to Metalbeard. He definitely asked for a 1,000 ultra strength package, and he's definitely starting to get heartburn despite not having his actual heart surviving. Strange. That's another weird thing that I forgot to mention. Heartburn doesn't really affect the heart, despite its name. It's kind of affects your digestive system in your throat. But anyways. That's funny. I thought there were more weeds out there than earlier. I guess somebody must have already got rid of them. Anyways, give you guys a good glimpse of our new backyard and our new house. But hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. And I decided for today's episode to, talk about something outdoors, since, the weather's finally starting to get a lot warmer. And I thought, why not talk about something outdoors? Now, I obviously already did an episode about flowers way back in the first season of the show. But I'm going to do something else related to nature. And we're going to be talking about weeds. So, and by the way, when I mean weeds, I'm not talking about the 420 stuff, like the, that kind of thing. I'm talking about the stuff you would see outside, usually on lawns or even in certain places like the sidewalks. So what are weeds? Well, weeds are basically, I guess a lot of people call it an invasive species of plants that, can kind of, come out of nowhere. Not really too sure if there's how weeds come up, but they do come up, quite a lot. And what the weeds do, they usually grow somewhere, obviously on the grass, most plants do. However, unlike, most plants, weeds actually take up, the soil that other plants around it needs. And that also kind of ruins the life support of the other plants, making the weeds, kind of survive. So, in a way, they're kind of like the vampires of the garden in a way. When you really think about it. Oh, you can't even see me very well. That's better. So yeah, that's to kind of give you an idea about what weeds are. But thankfully there are a lot, and I mean, by a lot I mean a few ways to get rid of weeds. One of the obvious ones is to pluck them out of the ground with your hands, which obviously I can't do because my hands are way too small to pick up weeds that big. And obviously there's lots of pesticides that can, get rid of weeds because, weeds are kind of considered an invasive species of the garden. So they'll definitely be handy when trying to get rid of them. But yeah. Now the one negative thing about weeds is that kind of like cockroaches, they always come back. There's always a way for them to return. So keep on your guard. But I will say though, despite some of the bad things about weeds, they're sometimes pretty too. I don't know if you can see this one down here. Well, you obviously can't see it because we got a screen door. But yeah, there's dandelion weeds, which are often usually yellow, and there are other ones that are white, and if you blow on them, their little leaves kind of fly everywhere. So I mean, some weeds are pretty, I will admit, but they are not that good for the environment. Well, for the most part. But that's all I really gotta say about this short little lecture about weeds, garden weeds, not the 420 weed. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear me talk about in the next episode. And since lunchtime's coming up, I am gonna go find something to eat in the fridge. Looks like I'm gonna need more people. Might as well throw a little party. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Now, some of you are wondering, what are you going to be talking about today, Emmett? Well, if you can see behind me, there are some light switches. So, today's answer is very simple. We're going to be talking about electricity. Yeah, electricity. I don't know why I almost said it there. But anyways, so, electricity comes in a variety of different forms. So, this is one of the main examples. These are light switches. These are obviously made to turn on lights in certain areas of the house. Now, there's a bunch of these over here, 3 in particular, and they all go towards different places. So, this first one right here, if you turn it on, look over there. It turns that light on. And when you switch it off, it switches that light off. Now, for this one over here, it switches, if you turn it on, it switches this light on. And if you switch it off, it turns it off. Simple as that. Now, if you turn this on, now you can't see very well, but it does light up the inside of that closet. And if you switch it off, it turns the light off. Very simple concepts. And a lot of today's pieces of technology, of course, obviously run on electricity, like refrigerators, stoves, microwaves, air fryers, toasters, in terms of kitchen stuff. And even stuff like televisions, video game consoles, computers, even the internet, of course, runs on electricity. And you may be thinking, oh, is electricity just, just all that? Well, there's obviously one major thing to be, aware about when it comes to electricity. So, now this thing right here, I didn't mention this, but this is like an outlet cable, I don't know words. But this is where you plug in stuff, like, your TV or your game console, and this is how they work. This is how electricity works. Because whatever's from there goes through the cord and into whatever you're trying to turn on. But of course, there's a catch to this. You gotta be very careful with these. Don't want to go too close to them. Don't want to touch them at all. And you especially don't want to be holding any sort of silverware, like spoons or forks or knives with you. And yeah, because that's going to electrocute you, and God knows what's going to happen to you after that. You'll probably just turn into fried chicken. I don't know. So, that's kind of a little short demonstration about electricity. I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this are already well aware of this, but in case you aren't, you're welcome. So, that's about it for this short little episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you want to see me discuss about next time. And with that being said, I'm going to turn the light on and go read myself a book. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. Now, it just occurred to me that I've never done an episode talking about one of the most basic needs for humans, animals, or literally any organic life out there. And that basic need is Water. Yep, this is water right there in a bottle. Water, of course, comes in a variety of places. Bottles, glasses, cups, wherever. But of course, there are many types of water out there. Some that are drinkable, and others that are not drinkable. So, this is basically tap water right here, I think. I don't know. We basically got this from, like, you know, a company that basically sells, like, you know, gallons or jugs of water that you put into, like, one of those, like, you know, water dispensers. Yeah, that kind of water. Which, that water's fresh. You know, it's drinkable. At least, I think it is. I mean, I've never drank it, you know. I don't classify as organic life, but, us Lego people, we have our own type of water, so I don't need to worry about it. So not only is there fresh water, of course, the only other type of water there is salt water. And salt water basically takes up more of the world than fresh water, which is kind of crazy. Salt water, of course, comes from the oceans, and there's like about, 5 oceans in the entire world, from what I've heard. Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, what are the other two? I don't know. But that water is, like, undrinkable. I've heard if you do drink salt water, you can get, like, sick and all that, and obviously that wouldn't be the best feeling in the world. And not only is there, like, you know, fresh water and salt water, there's, like, one other type of water that is artificially made, and that is pool water, which often has, like, chlorine in it, and that one is definitely not drinkable, about as undrinkable as salt water, basically. So, yeah, definitely don't drink that stuff either. So, and this is basically the essential types of water that there are on the planet. Now, obviously, with, you know, a lot of drinks, like, you know, milk, juice, soda, smoothies, milkshakes, you know, you're basically supposed to, drink water, obviously. I don't know how you would eat it. Well, if you freeze it into ice cubes, that is. But water is a drinkable object. And that's basically about it for water. Don't really have much else to say, so yeah, definitely drink a lot of this stuff. From what I've heard, this stuff definitely helps with a lot of, you know, cases like, obviously headaches, dehydration, of course. You know, you obviously need to drink this stuff to stay hydrated. And from what I've heard from people, water helps the skin as well. So if you want a good-looking skin, definitely drink this stuff. And with that being said, that's all I actually have to say about water. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips, and stay tuned for the next episode, and also let me know in the comments what you want to see me talk about in the next episode. And that will be about it. Definitely not going to drink this whole thing, because that would take, like, about 2 weeks for me. And plus, this is, like, regular water. I don't drink this kind of water, so I'm going to get Lego branded water. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Emmett's Bricks and Tips. So, very interesting episode this time around. Today I'm going to be showcasing you the difference between, you know, a real animal and a fake animal. So let's get to it. Finally, the camera focused on me. Anyways, so here we are. Got 2 specimens right here. We got a big old dog right here, and then a small little dog. So, let's show you the main key differences. See? This one over here is moving. So, by that definition alone, this one's real. I don't know why your face is behind the other one's butt, but okay, there we go. Now this one, this dog right here, is fake for a multitude of reasons. First of all, it doesn't blink when I touch the eye. See? No blinking. Not only that, it's missing in an eye. Horrifying, right? So, and you see, when I'm touching it, it's not really moving. Or having some sort of reaction. Now, as if I were to touch this dog right here, she had a little bit of a reaction, you see? So, That is definitely one of the main key differences between what would a fake animal would be and then a real animal. Why am I showing you this, you may ask? Well, so you may remember, like, probably, a year or two, I don't know how long ago this meme came out. There was this one meme where, basically, you saw something that looked very realistic, like, an animal or, like, some sort of household object, like maybe, like, a chair. But somebody were to take a knife, and they were to cut right through it, and it would end up just being a cake. No joke. I always hated that meme personally. It just makes me wonder, like, how somebody could, like, make a cake look that realistic. Like, how? Like, I always figured cake was just, like, the fluffy stuff on the inside, the frosting on top, sometimes cakes would have, like, stuff filled inside them. Like, how is that humanly possible? Hell, I've never even seen any Lego people that are able to do that. Like, what? But anyways, that was just a short little video showcasing what would be fake versus what would be real. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I will see you all around, trying to get this thing out of here. Yeah! Oh, that got the attention of the other one. Anyways, goodbye.